Steph had 49 points in 29 minutes, and specifically with the way he started this game in the first quarter with 24 points. What did you think about the way he was declaring it's going to be one of those games?
Um, yeah, I mean, he's. It seems like he's just always spectacular these days. And tonight he topped it. It was like really spectacular. I don't know how to describe it, but when he got going there in the third, um, I think we had about 4,000 fans in the stands, and you could just hear every one of them, in anticipation of the ball going into the hoop. Um, it's just amazing. The skill level is matched by his confidence level, and magical things happen. He's just an incredible player.
Would you like to see Steph? He had 11 threes tonight. I know fans might be clamoring for that moment where he gets the single game record. It would be 14 to tie Clay, 15. What do you think if Steph would get that record, and what do you think your role in that would be, Steve?
Sit back and enjoy the show. I'm sure he'll get it. It's just a matter of time, the way he shoots the ball and the way the game has evolved. And, we shot 54 threes tonight, and I didn't bat an eye. When I got here 7 years ago, I could not have imagined our team taking 54 threes, but everything's different now. And in an era where the three-point shot is king, Steph is the best one of them all. So he'll probably break that record sometime soon.
What's the challenge for you guys upcoming this week? I think Monday, Tuesday, you got the two best teams in the conference coming in.
Yeah, we're going to have to play a lot better. This was great to get a couple of home wins and build some momentum, but now we've got to really put it together against two great teams. So in a back-to-back. So very difficult circumstances with both teams fighting for playoff positioning. Excuse me. So, there's not going to be any letdown from either of those opponents. But it's good for us. We've got to be ready for the playoffs ourselves. So might as well, face a couple of great teams and sharpen up.
Draymond had 15 points in the first half, very efficient. I know you like to say that his scoring is not really an important part of what you guys do, but what does it change when he is scoring?
There's an energy level that the team feels, I think, when Draymond is knocking down shots and talking trash to his opponent to, tell him to come out and guard him and that kind of stuff. So, and it also opens up the floor when he's making threes like he was tonight. So I've been saying it for weeks now. Draymond is having a spectacular season. Obviously, if he's making threes, it's just kind of gravy because of everything else he already does. But it was fun to see him knocking down shots tonight.
Steve, James Hill with BNC Sports. You put 5 guys had double figures, and the bench really played well. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, it's a game where, we got into a good groove, and obviously, OKC is, they got a lot of young guys and developmental players. They're trying to sort through, who's going to be there and, and going into next year. And so they were vulnerable for sure to some execution and as they go through the learning process. So I thought our guys did a good job of executing, particularly in the first half. And then, we got a little careless with the ball in the fourth quarter, but it was a good night for our bench to get some minutes and feel good about themselves.
Steve, we heard the fans chanting MVP. Do you think he's the MVP of the league this year?
Of course I do. I get to watch this show every single night, and I have just so much admiration for what Steph does every single night, not only on the floor but the way he carries himself, the way he is an example for all of his teammates. He's definitely the MVP in my book, and we'll see what happens. I think these last few weeks have to have at least vaulted him up in the order, but we'll see if he can climb to first or not. It'd be great to see it happen.
The lead you guys built meant none of the starters played more than 30 minutes. How helpful is that with the back-to-back you have ahead?
Yeah, it's good, and we'll have tomorrow off, so the guys will come in Monday morning for shoot around, and it's good for guys not to have to play too many minutes and to get into a good rhythm offensively. So we're coming in Monday night with some confidence and some rest, and we'll see what we can do.
Steve, do you know what happened with Jordan's hand?
I don't, but he said he was fine. So, but I haven't talked to him.
How much are you monitoring what's going on at the 7 seed?
Oh, I'm watching everything. I watched the game last night, and I'm watching Memphis and San Antonio and New Orleans, and so we're scoreboard watching, we're game watching. It's going to go right down to the wire, it looks like.
As you have, kind of this week build up to at this point, you pretty much know you'll probably be somewhere in the play-in. Are you sending advanced scouts or having your different coaches look at the various matchups and start to build that plan out?
We our advanced scout Scott Vaughn is he's been watching all of these teams very closely, and then we have individual coaches who are assigned various opponents. So we're on it. We're watching all these teams, and we'll be ready for whatever matchup comes our way.